talk to me. I like the way you move. You got that vibe, and you're the only thing connecting both of us. And I wanna be your guy.
Seems like it's going to be a beautiful day, so I hit Kahari up to try to see if we can find somewhere to meet and talk, because even though we apologized last situation or last season, we still haven't really talked. So let's, move the pink elephant and get to the bottom of things.
Let's go get in this boat, child. Catch up. Like when we left off at, and we apologized and everything. And just start over, because I think for me, the whole situation is spun out of control. Maybe I was being dramatic on certain things, and I'm trying to change and adhere to the critiques and everything. But as a person, I have to take accountability for my actions, and again, I want to apologize for the things that I said about you in terms of Mississippi swamps and dragon and how things can because those are fighting words. That essentially can rile a situation up, and I hurt you and your best friend, and I still admire you, and I think that you're talented, and hopefully we can be together on our track one day once I get these busted vocal cords healed.
I don't know why you keep calling your vocals busted. They're not busted. And like I said, I could produce you. I could work with your vocals. So that's cool. That's a plus in my book.
I accepted your apology, and after we apologized and everything, I started over then. Like you said, it's not even worth it, especially due to what happened.
Yeah. Have you spoke to Justine or reached out? I have.
What she's talking about?
I think that for her, she feels kind of abandoned by the rest of the crew. Because she said only 2 people reached out, the Songbird and me. And
like the song?
I didn't. To be honest, I honestly thought that I would be the one storming up out of there, or I thought that I was going to be the one. I would never expected that situation to happen. And in the process, Dominique got really hurt. Did you know she had to take off work? And
yeah, I heard.
She said her arm was black and blue. I didn't know it was that serious. But, I don't know.
The only person I did talk to was Domo. And
anybody check on Rocky?
Well, we talked to Rocky the night of the situation and after. But with Domo, she was the one that came back hurt physically.
Right.
In the end. So it's me reaching out to Justine to see if Justine is okay. Not being an ass, but it's I feel making sure you're okay about what it was you and your person that 1, 2, 3, you didn't get hurt.
I'm lost to why were we supposed to reach out?
I don't know what happened. See, we were trying to mend our own wounds, so I don't know what happened on the inside.
You're right. I was outside.
We was outside talking, but
But yeah, with that situation,
cool.
I love it. I'm loving it.
Baby, look at these clouds.
I want a picture of this.
Bitches need a muzzle like a moth to a flame, burned by the fire. I can fulfill your every desire. Let's go.
They ain't never gonna stop doing that.
So nice.
He's like, God.
I take the bug over the raptors and the triceratops and everything else, child.
So that was cool. So, what you been doing besides
living my best life, being booked and busy.
Okay, that's good. That's cool. That's what's up. I'm glad you're doing that now.
Have you heard from any of the other Dreamers, girl? You know I've been missing in action, girl. You have all the tea.
Do I?
You are the
I haven't.
bone collector.
I haven't even talked to anybody yet, really. To be honest with you, I mean, I did this.
Have you heard from your season 1 veteran sister?
No, I have not. I haven't heard from her.
Interesting.
At all. I haven't. I don't even know what's going on. You know, I haven't really reached out to anybody really. I've been really busy with a lot of shows that I was doing with the weekend players, the weekend players, and I really wasn't really focused on trying to reach out really. I haven't really reached out either, so.
Why didn't you? I reached out.
It was a situation that involved with my fucking arm, but that's alright.
They ain't got nothing to do with her. They ain't got
No,
nothing to do
it
with
ain't got nothing to do with her.
That-
But they all together, so they're always together. So it's like I don't know what to really say.
I don't think you should blame her.
Yeah, well, Kahari told me that it had nothing to do with her, and it's like, okay, it's this old wives' tale or stuff that your grandma and your mom used to do. When you have a problem with someone else's man and you're friends with someone else's man, you talk to her first, because it's something about talking to them alone. It's like disrespect. So I respect her enough that I wanted her to reach out to me, to me reaching out to him, because I know he's going to reach out to me because he feels bad. But the thing is, I'm not ready to talk to you. I wanted to talk to her and tell her how I really feel about it or whatever. But I mean,
I never said I blamed her.
But you shouldn't conjoin. I understand what you're saying, guilty by association.
I never said she was guilty. I'm saying it's hard to talk to her about something when she's gonna want me to talk to him. And it's like, I will when I get a chance to.
You knew him before you knew her.
That is true, but that's her man. So I got to talk to
I'm
her
not about to play. I'm not about to play
I'm
with
just
you.
saying.
I ain't about to play with you.
I'm not gonna be
That's
talking
her-
to somebody else.
That's her man.
That is, and I'm
That's
not
my
finna go.
man.
I'm just saying, I'm not finna go call him and not inform her. That's a sign of disrespect.
even for me to come to her and talk to her about something, they need to come to me, because I have not heard anything yet really about it, and I'm still not getting over the fact that I fucked up my hand. I was out of work for 2 days, so that means my money was missing. So I was still kind of feeling some type of way. So me not trying to hang out, but me trying to like reach out to her and try to figure out what's going on. Like, no, you should be calling me actually, because I'm the one that got hurt.
Queen bee, want no smoke with me. Then turn this motherfucker up 800 degrees. Whole team eat.
So finally, the day comes where me and Justine meet up and we talk. Ironically, we meet up in the park to walk, because I don't know about her, but I got to get this down. But anywho, I wanted to talk to her because I got tired of hearing that I feel like you should have reached out, or I feel like this and that and this and that and this and that. I want to understand why you feel like this. So talk to me, babe.
Like, I know why, but why to that?
I honestly don't think he took it too far, because it wasn't like he didn't hit him. He didn't put his hands on him. You know what I'm saying? It was just like...
It was great to watch. It was wonderful.
But it was, he felt disrespected. You know what I'm saying? And I understand.
I don't feel like Paul was wrong at all, in any type of way. At the end of the day, he was defending me, just like any normal person would do when it comes to their significant other. Not only was he defending me, but it got to a point where he needed to defend himself, because now you got somebody coming at you sideways telling you they gonna run you over in a wheelchair, and they gonna do this and they gonna do that, and then you making subliminals about it on Facebook. Like, be direct.
Marlon kept going.
Kept going.
And I was like, okay, that's probably when I would have snapped too.
At first, I guess before her really explaining how she felt, I was under the impression that, again, all three of them needed to give each other an apology, because I felt like all three of them were in the wrong. But fully hearing and understanding Justine's side of things, yeah, it's just like it made me realize how she felt, and I did apologize for it, for not reaching out. I probably should have, now that I know better.
This man just said, don't try to come to me through my woman. Don't try to check me through my woman. If you have something to say it to me. And here he go with the shit again. And that's what pissed him off. Like, you doing too much. You're doing entirely too much. And you can't just talk shit and then play the victim and then
Exactly,
think like
that's what I said.
That was the biggest thing, and that's why when I was leaving, an old girl was like, "Oh, well, nobody's mad at you," and I told her I wouldn't give a fuck if somebody was mad. He been talking so much shit. Don't when you're finally confronted, don't act like a little bitch, cause he did all the little bitch shit and then turned around and then was all he a fuck boy and all type of shit, cause he gone.
So, my thing is, at this point, I'm done giving this situation life. Like, clearly this is something that's never gonna get fixed. And all of this over a phone call. Like, and not because of what actually happened, but because of what you tried to make it seem like happened. And that's not what happened. But we're not gonna keep talking about this shit. So let's put a boop, pin in that.
Sassy, moody, nasty, hacking, stupid, what's happening? What's happening? Like Beyonce, like me. He want a bitch like the stallion.
Oh my god.
Hey,
I just moved to my apartment and I haven't had any of my friends over yet. So today will be the first time seeing what my apartment looks like. Let's get it. But you see, I'm in my own place now. Living good, feeling good.
I like it.
Living good, feeling good, feeling good. Well, I met someone new. We've been talking for about.
Oh, let me say something. What happened to the mom?
Oh,
Bitch, dumb
girl. Long story short, our last situation, it was very brutal. So he pressed charges on. We fought in a public
Did
space.
you get that?
Of course. Gave him the 1-2 uppercut. But it got brutal. I got into a physical altercation with an ex. And long story short, it led to me going to jail. And now I have like domestic violence classes I have to take. And I have to make court appearances every 3 months. So just let them know that I am taking my classes and taking them serious and being like paying attention. I've been going back and forth to court trying to get this issue settled, which now it is settled. Me and Devon have no communication. Legally, we can't talk, be seen, or nothing around each other. I'll get locked up.
Okay, so say if he come to you,
he'll get locked up.
Okay, no, I need to know.
You now you know better. You got so much to work for and you got so much to lose. You ain't got time to be sitting here playing kitty corners with these other people.
I wanted to go ahead and fill Tevin in on the meetup that I had with Kahari because I feel like it went pretty good before the thunderstorm happened. I met up with some of the other dreamers, Kahari, Justine, not at the same time, but I did meet up with them.
Okay.
Me and Kahari's conversation went, it was cool. You know, we discussed things we were supposed to talk about at the reunion. And I think we're on a level of being cool and cordial with each other. I'm not saying we hate each other.
I mean, I don't want to be around no negativity because I'm all about positivity. And
But he didn't
like,
do anything negative.
To you. And so with this whole Kahari situation, I don't know if we friends or we enemies. I don't know if we can be called frenemies, but I ain't got time to be sitting around with no negativity. I just don't have the time for it. I got so much going on.
What could he do to you?
No, I'm saying when we met, he said nothing negative of no one in that sense. He did say some things about Justine feeling some type of way because we didn't reach out to her to see if she was at least mentally okay with everything that happened.
So when Q proceeded to tell me that Justine felt some type of way of me not reaching out to her, I do kind of feel bad because I do consider Justine as a friend. But however, I wasn't really there to say what went wrong and what went right.
I did. Like I said, I met up with her too, and I explained to her at the park. It looked like she had left with the upper hand. So what the fuck am I reaching out for? It didn't look like nothing was wrong with you.
Right.
You know. So But I guess she just meant like, you know, losing a friend like that really did bother her, because her and Rocky were really actually friends. And speaking of bringing his name up, at the reunion, you apologized to him about, you know, the situation and, you know, your side of things. I want to go ahead and get it off my chest that I don't think it was cool for Tevin to deliver Rocky an apology, for Rocky to somewhat accept it and not deliver one back. I probably just want to gave one at all. I honestly don't even think Tevin should have apologized to him about, you know, the situation and, you know, your side of things. I don't think I like the fact that he accepted that apology and then throw one back to you as if you didn't need one for the shit he did. I'm not trying to start nothing between y'all.
I know. It's okay. I apologize not for him. I apologize for myself. That's all.
Okay.
I'm not holding on to it, but at the same time, I'm just over it.
Have you reached out to anybody?
I have not.
Okay, so how do you feel about the Dreamers?
I don't.
Okay.
Do it, 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 get it, get it.
So I was on my way to go meet up with the Dreamers, you know, catch up. It's been a minute. We haven't seen each other. It's time to spill some tea. And the first person I saw was, of course, Kahari. Hello. Hi. I ain't seen y'all in like what?
It's been about a good 2 months.
But you weren't with us last time we talked about that.
And he's not going to be with us in the future because he's bugged and busy.
You bugged too. The fuck? Hold on.
So as usual, he's always booked. I'm booked with everything, every show. He's singing and performing. He's just always fucking busy. So whatever. I mean, that's who he is anyway, right?
You should bug too. Everybody's bugged.
We're booked, but he's too
Okay, so I'm not booked.
Let me tell you how
Everybody else
okay,
is
so
booked.
Oh my God! Again, literally, it's Kahari. Girl, where you been? You booked. Okay.
anyhow, but I've been recording my project. I need somebody to come to the studio with me in a couple of Saturdays and we can do something together. I let Dominique listen to some of my songs.
Was it good?
My mom used to tell me, if you have nothing really nice to say, you should not say it at all.
You know when they complete a song, like they do something to the notes or the voice, and I was like, what is that? And he's like, oh, that's just to find the notes, and you know, to kind of like make sure that everything's where it needs to be. And, yeah, so I was like, don't put no auto-tune on my record. I don't do tuna. I don't do seafood. We ain't doing no tuna.
I don't think tuna is bad for, like, you know, vocals. I think everybody needs it. Even I put a little auto-tune on my vocals just to make sure everything is like on key. And that way, a lot of us won't be off key.
I'm excited to hear what he got. I mean, I'm a little nervous because I heard some things and I haven't really heard any of his music. So when I hear it, I'm gonna let y'all know this.
So I brought up an idea about the camping trip, and I just thought that would be a really good ass, like a good kumbaya, like kind of thing, mode or whatever. Cause a lot of us went off of like pretty like a bad track last season, and I just kind of just want to announce the elephant in the room and get past it.
Why aren't you going?
Y'all, we need to sit at the pit fire and just release everything.
Yeah,
I'm tired. I'm
sit at the pit of fire and release everything.
like, you know, I'm thinking.
I'm talking, be specific, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you talking about
I
Attack.
Because I don't understand what needs to be released besides that.
I feel like I'm being attacked. I need you to be specific right now.
And speaking of Rocky Big,
Okay, we're not talking about that shit. I need you to be specific.
it ain't you.
I
It's
saw
some
an
other shit.
episode of like a bonding fire, where they kind of like, you know, threw something in the fire and then just
Can I
kind
throw
of like.
his ass in the fire?
If no, that would be
I can help you.
Right. You feel me? Like,
No one's getting thrown into the
if there ain't
fire.
nobody has
Baileys would be
murder.
nice. We can write down what we want, like as in like to help us out
Yeah,
emotionally,
just-
physically. Write it down.
I'm wearing
Bay
half-
leaf and burn the fire. It's actually pretty
therapeutic.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to keep it positive
bad
and
spirits.
I really don't have time to be arguing with nobody. If it's not conducive or productive to anything that I got going on and strengthening our friendship.
We're gonna have one last argument before this.
You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna all act like we above and beyond. Listen, Linda. Honey. It's so many personalities, like, and you already know certain people got beef. So I just hope that if we do a camping trip, everybody is able to act civil.
I'm above it.
I kind of am.
I'm above it.
It was a lot. No, I don't mean it that way. I'm saying we're not gonna all sit here and act like we goody two shoes and ain't nobody ever had an argument with nobody.
No, we're not acting like that at all. I'm just.
I've been out of the loop. What is going on?
He's trying to get to that.
Don't do Cisco just because your career don't match his. And yes,
bitch,
went in.
You lying?
I'm telling the truth. Yeah, my career. Cisco may be here, and I may be here, but you're here. So, like down there, like way down there. So you can't even talk. I said, did your career meet up with mine?
Locals though.
When did they meet up with mine?
I saw that, and all I can see as is just throwing some low blows just to win the argument. And sometimes when people be doing shit like that, they don't realize how they can affect someone's views and how they look at you. He's just a sad little man. I don't understand what's going on.
Last time I checked, I had a mixtape, an album and an EP out.
And a group.
2 of them at that. I wrote my first book in 6th grade. You're just getting through poetry. What are you talking about? We don't compete. Do you like? We just don't.
Right.
At first, I was into this camping bonding thing, but if Rocky's going, if Martin Omar can't go, I'm gonna have to miss out because it's like he's doing too much. Me either. And that's not a book, it's a poetry book.
Bitch, it's a book. Don't do that.
That's my thoughts.
Cool up. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Tonight you'll be
watch me stroke it, keep it open, how you do?
ooh, and I'm moody. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty.
Darling, just dive right in.
Talk to my friend about the situation because even though you had already asked me, could you move in? I did ask him.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's something fishy about it.
So how about my friend noticed it? Like I said, I ain't noticed. I'm not there. He noticed that you was standing back from all the performance, and he felt some kind of way.
Well, just like you, I came here to have fun and sing. And if anybody feels any type of way, I'm here.
You're fired.
Show there.
He looked exactly how dry that performance was. I'm sorry.
I know.
Somebody feel some type of way.
Somebody did.
Baby.
Somebody did.
Kiss my ass. That means something.
I like the way you talk to me.